Hey everyone, welcome to Infinite Realms. Let me start off by saying don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and here we go. Joe Fest Valaverse panel has been done, and it was interesting. It was kind of cool. Uh, let's go over it. Now, of course, Vala went over Series 3.1, which is the rest of the women's uh, releases. I've already gone over the female troopers. I'm going to get a few of those. I'm going to get the Pandora set. That's the only one that really interests me because of the weapons. I like the new coloring on the weapons. I think that's much more Pandora's style, and so I'm really down with that. But moving on, uh, Mr. Val, a whole lot of stuff, and it's cool. Very cool. I'll try to do this in order. Well, let me say in order of when they're supposed to appear. This, I believe it's called a Swarm Hordak Horde Trooper. Is kind of cool. I like it. I like the reds on it, and I will probably get one, maybe two. Depends on what the price tag is and how um, how available it is. Because Val said he's going to order a bunch of these so that we can army build, but there will be limits on them. And of course, being all together, not going to be super cheap. Might be. It might be. I don't know. You never know. So we are getting Arctic troops. I like the idea. Arctic Steel Brigade. Ding, 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 ding for me. I love it. Absolutely love it. Definite buy for me. I'll get at least two, maybe three. I don't know yet. It'll, depend on my money situation at the time. And we're getting Winter Troopers, which is nice. I really like that. At least, go all in. And, of course, the Winter Trooper will have a Winter Trooper gear pack because, well, yeah, it makes sense. I am not 100% sold on Weapons Pack Hotel. I may and I may not. It's a good idea. I like it, but do I need it? I don't know. That's a tough one for me. I will ponder that when the time comes. There's Arctic Sniper gear, which a lot of people were really happy about. I'm kind of like, you know, I don't know. Ghillie suits for me. Maybe it's a bad taste from the whatever we're calling new sculpt time when they had ghillie suits with every one of the figures and they were horrible. And this is from GI Joe, of course. They were horrible. I didn't like them. They were I didn't. I wasn't a fan. So maybe that's coming over into this too. Maybe I'm doing that. I don't know. It's hard for me to say. So also Desert Condor. I like the idea on this one. It's Condor from back in the day when he was serving with Desert Rat. Although think I won't swear my life on this, but I think I may pass on that one. Just because I've got two Condors in the past week, and I'm not huge on rehashes. So that's me talking. I mean that may change when these come out. I don't know, but right now I'm just thinking, nah, I can hold off on one. But he does have a lot of cool stuff, so I mean maybe I'll change my mind. And then of course a Desert Steel Brigade, which looks awesome. Again, I will probably get at least two, maybe three. Also, the Urban Commando. And what I like about this one is it's not going to be a separate gear set. He's going to be one figure, one whole figure. So that made me happy. And I will definitely get a couple of these as well. Went on to the Vanguard. The Vanguard looks like it's going to be in desert colors, which is fine. Uh, it's a good price. It's projected to be between $175 and $190. It's huge. It holds 6 Action Force size figures. Oh, I'm sorry. It can hold 10 if you count the railings on the side. So that's pretty significant number. If you saw the pictures of the prototype, you get an idea how really massive this thing is. It is not a small vehicle in the slightest. I mean, it's the nearest comparison I can come up with is if you know your GI Joe, the hammer. It's like in scale, it's a little bit smaller than the hammer, but not much. I mean, not much at all. Which was supposed to be based on Humvee, so yeah, that actually makes a certain level of sense. As far as acquiring and owning, I I struggle with that one because it's a good price. I'm not saying it's a bad price. I'm saying it might be a little out of my budget, and that will hold me back. Now, if it still holds on till I get my taxes next year, maybe. I won't swear my life on it. But then I have a problem of where the hell do I put the thing? Because I have a space issue at this point, which is not a bad thing to have in some cases. I'm not, you know, I'm not terrible, but I'm not great. I have a new shelving situation that I'm going to start working on eventually. It's just been a long. There's been a lot going on in my life. If you can't tell, you know, I just now finally was able to mow my lawn after losing 2 lawnmowers in my flood. Not my flood, but the flood. So I mean that shows you how behind I am on general life stuff. And this was a a long arduous process of fixing lawnmowers and it not working and da 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 da. It's been a terrible long road, and I didn't want to spend full price on a new lawnmower if I didn't have to, especially with prices going up the way they are. More on that in a minute. We had two deluxe figures that were also revealed. One's a glow in the dark swarm trooper. I kind of dig it. I'm definitely gonna get one. I don't know if I'll get multiple, but I'll definitely get one. That's just kind of fun. There's blowback with sniper gear. He's all camoed up and everything. Yeah, I think I may pass on that one. Um, ghillie suits again. It's just me. It's me. This is just me talking. I won't swear my life on that or anything, but I might. I might pass on that. We'll see when it comes out, and I'll make my decision then when we get a bit more pictures of him and see what he looks like. And then got to talking about Series 4 with Colonel Siege, who looks awesome. I really like this figure. This is cool. I like him. Must have. Then Buddha, who is a samurai, has a Oni mask. And I can already hear the chuckleheads going, "This is Voodoo from G.I. Joe," and I'm like, except cooler, much cooler, much cooler. It makes a whole lot more sense. He has a gun, but he just carries the sword of his great grandfather into battle. That is brilliant. I like it. I love it. And of course, the Praetorian Guard, which looks fantastic. I know the chuckleheads are going to say it's a bat because gee, war robots for war is just such an original idea from GI Joe. I mean, really, nobody had ever thought of that before. No one. I haven't heard the reaction of the chuckleheads yet, but By the way, if you're wondering why I'm saying chuckleheads, these are the idiots that thought that Covert Ops Condor was a ripoff of Chuckles before even realizing that it was an homage to Daniel Craig um, in Casino Royale. And of course, on top of that, you know, there was this real idiotic chucklehead who tried to defend his position by saying everything after Chuckles was an homage to Chuckles. Every Hawaiian shirt ever. Of course, when I pointed out to him that Magnum PI was the inspiration for Chuckles. I think I blew a gasket. The guy went nuts. And I'm going to have a video about that in a little while. So the big news to me, and I was amazed. I saw a price adjustment. I was like, oh no. Valor revealed that prices are going down. Down. Not up. Down. The basic figures are going to be $20. Gearback's going to be 11 or 12. I'm sorry, 11.99. $12. And sorry, I'm so excited. It's like, whoa! And the regular figures are going to be $29. I think he said beginning in series 4, you'll see these prices. And I was just like, oh my God, prices going down. That is amazing. And for those people who have been complaining about Val's prices, $29 for what you get in a regular figure? I mean, that's pretty fucking awesome. That's a whole lot more than what you get in G.I. Joe Classified. More talk on that in a little while. But I wanted to hit on these really quick because I was excited. I'm seeing a lot of good things from Valaverse. The IP that he had signed, the company he signed with decided to breach the contract, and he ended up not doing it, but he did get with another one. Looks pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to get into it or not. We'll see. But point being, it was a fun time. That's exciting news about the price drop. I can't believe it. That is some of the best news I've heard. And I wonder what Hasbro is going to respond to this is, because you got to think about something. Their MRQ is a lot higher than Valaverse. And they are almost at the same prices. Let's face it, the only figures that have come close to Valaverse's accessory count were the quote unquote deluxe Kamakura and the quote unquote deluxe Sergeant Slaughter, which were not very deluxe. And they were more than Val. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, that's my kind of wrap up of Valaverse's presentation at the Joe Fest. A lot of good stuff coming down the way. There's stuff I'm going to pass on, but it's all good stuff. Really, really liking what I'm seeing. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for Infinite Realms. Don't forget to like and subscribe.